guys, Ethan here. So welcome back to the channel. If you guys seen me before, welcome back. If you guys are new, welcome. So this will be the last video I will talk about Zach, but this will primarily be based on his museum though. Um, I will talk a little bit more of Zach. This will be the last thing I'll say. So to any skeptics out there that'll be wanting to try to go through his museum for the first time, um, I will give you guys a few heads up, some few, kind of like a couple warnings, somewhat, but I want you guys to pretty much, don't let your curiosity get the best of you though, because sometimes, um, you probably won't be prepared or be ready for what's gonna happen to you in the museum. There are not really a lot of like negatives on there, but even though um, there are negative spirits and there are positive ones. There are demonic and there are also human spirits that linger in that museum. Um, just to give you some insights to anyone who is curious before going there for the first time. Um, Now, from my experience though, I will explain mine a little bit though. I have gotten an attack though, but it's very kind of confusing though because I feel like it was not an attack, but it was at the same time. So it's kind of like both ways. But I will explain that at the end of the video though. So there's really not much I can try to give out. But I do want to point out something that there are some certain rooms that Zach has in his museum that I believe are somewhat dangerous, I would say. Um, I will give you guys, like, if you guys don't want any spoilers, I completely understand that, but um, I do want to give you guys some insights of what you should expect though, but you guys are probably going to be new visitors. You guys are not going to know um, exactly the exact details of how it's going to be like, so I will give you guys spoilers anyway, but not as much as you would think of. So there are haunted dolls. There's so many haunted dolls. Not every haunted doll is negative though. It's I've actually gotten used to it though. Um, do I prefer to have one though? Probably not. But I don't know which haunted doll is negative or which one's positive. It's based on if you guys can feel the energy. That's the best way I can give you guys that. Um, there are also like I said in the beginning, there are negative spirits in the museum. Um, I believe there are actually three that I'm pretty sure has a negative spirits. Three different spots in the museum that I believe you guys should try to be careful of, because I have no idea how powerful they are, to be totally honest with you guys. But there is one particular spot that I didn't go to, even though I think this was a VIP access, members only. I can't remember the top of my head, but there is a basement in the museum though. That's where everything got started. I believe Zach and his crew were investigating that. I believe that's how they managed to run the business there. I think that's how it all started though. But I believe there is a negative spirit there. I'm pretty sure it was aware of my existence. But I can't say for sure though, but just be careful. The basement, I'm pretty sure you guys seen the episode of pretty much the building itself of the museum before they, made the, whatchamacallit. So that's where everything got all started. And a haunted doll, I believe there is, to any Ghostbusters fans out there that know about the SB7 spirit box. It's not really a spirit box. It's just a speaker. To tell you guys the truth, spirits can manipulate things from the white noise, obviously, and I believe there is a negative spirit that's attached to it, though. I don't know who this spirit is, but I was fortunate I didn't encounter it though. I pretty much didn't want to go in there, even though I think most of the people I was with during the group under the time I was visiting there for the first time all went through. Except for me though, I did not want to bother. I don't think the spirit was a friendly one. I don't think it was, but um, but I can't say for sure because I have not met the spirit face to face on the other side. But I personally do not want to. And the last thing I do want to mention about this one particular room that I've actually come face to face with the spirit that I actually did not expect and I was not ready for. There is a woman that she was a tourist, a new visitor like me, um, but she got encountered. I don't know if she got knocked out or something, but there was a negative spirit. Um, I believe that was live captured. That I'm pretty sure security cameras in the museum caught this. Zach does describe what the entity is, but not entirely. If you guys did not know, he is a medium, but he's a psychic medium, but he doesn't really go too far into that field at all. He's mainly focused on um, pretty much what he always does in his investigation. But um, yeah, but there is a negative spirit that I believe it was the one that this woman encountered. That I don't know how powerful the spirit is, though. I believe it's very strong, but I don't know the very power that it possesses. It's I don't know. I personally I will say this though, that this spirit that I encountered, it looked goddamn creepy though. I did not like the features at all. It was very dark. But I'm not gonna go too far into detail. But to those who have seen my video about my thoughts about the museum, um, that's pretty much how it was. But if you guys have not seen, um, if you guys want to know what the spirit, like the features of it, you guys can check that video out about my thoughts of the museum though. I do explain about the features, about what the spirit looked like though. Um, Most demonic spirits do not want to have, they don't want to reveal themselves too easily. They don't want to show the full features of their dark form, basically. Zach does explain in his museum about the entire entity that affected her, and I'm pretty sure I got affected too, but I don't think it wasn't too severe. But I will tell you guys this though, that um, to those who have watched my thoughts about the museum, um, it wasn't really an attack though, but it mostly when I got back to the hotel to sleep though, I my body got pulled back to the museum, and it was very dark, and I don't know the power it possessed though. I wanted to defend myself. I was gonna try to fight it, but it mainly paralyzed my astral body. Just to all it wanted to do was to pretty much manifest itself. Like I knew something Dark was, I think I know there's more than one negative entity that lingers there. I know for that for sure. But, um, but the only thing that this entity did was just paralyze my body. I did see it, in the hallway, and it was dark, and I can't remember the face. I wish I could draw it up. I'm not really great at drawing entities out like that or any other spirit, but all it wanted to do was just to show itself, like, just to give me validation that it wanted me to know that it exists. So that's pretty much what this entity did, though. Um, I had no intention of going there at all. This entity just pulled me out of my body and just decided to show itself. That's all it did, though. And I was fortunate enough that I did not get attacked, even though it looked like an attack, but it's not really. But take it either way, or take it both ways, whatever. But that's pretty much what I can give you guys about the tips for the museum of what you guys should be aware of. It's mostly some, like, couple of certain rooms that I believe you guys should take into consideration, though. Do not let your guard down. That's the number one thing. I will give you guys that. So try to stay positive. Try not to be too scared. I know Zach um, does want to kind of get the scare, but not. I don't know. It's not really the right way to do it, though. Not to give, like, jump scares for fun, though, because that does give energy to whatever negative spirits that linger there. To any new visitors that want to go there for the first time, or any skeptics, if you guys are kind of asking how many negative spirits linger there, unfortunately for you guys, I do not have the answer for that, and I wish I would have, known that, but it's not really my agenda. It's not really, um, pretty much not my priority, to be totally honest. I do not want to know how many spirits are there. Um, there could be many, there could be just several spirits that linger there, but there's no exact number for me. I don't know how many spirits linger there, but I'll just leave it at that. But hopefully you guys understand um, about these tips and about these cautions that you guys should be taking to account for, basically. If you guys are wondering why this will be the last video about Zach, I will leave a link to that. You guys can check it out. I'm not going to really explain why um, this will be the last. That's for you guys to find out for yourself in that next video. But anyway, hope you guys stay safe out there. Please be careful in that haunted museum. It is haunted, but that's all I can give out. But love and light to all of you guys, and as always, stay shiny out there, and I'll see you guys another time.